This guy decided, we're going to start with the first guy right here. What do I tell you about the Notes app? There's a 90% chance that modern women between the ages of 16 all the way up to 32, there's a 90% chance that her body count is in the Notes app. All right, 90% chance. Okay, if it's not there, it's in her diary. She's going to keep track of this. She needs to keep track of this. Most men don't know their body count. You know, you can probably, well, some of y'all know your body count. It's under 10. Okay, but, you know, most men don't sit around thinking of all the people they're intimate with. Women do, mainly for health reasons and to kind of track this as a way to track it, right? And sometimes they'll put scores or stars next to it. If she's under 30, there's a high chance she has this in her Notes app. This is why you want to get access to that phone. It might be in a hidden. Okay. Now, this guy found out the hard way. All right. The hard way right here. Man found a list with names in his girlfriend's notes, and he's now confused about what it means. Okay. There it is right there.
What that mean?
And who's going to tell him? All right, so there it is right there. There's the girl. I don't know if this is the actual couple, but we got a little flatback blondie, fake blondie Supreme. And this is probably what you're going to see. You might see, you know, if the birth month or the astrological sign is important, it'll be listed. There'll be some sort of rating of the guy. Okay, there might be even a physical description of the guy. It might be a location of the guy. Now, you will not have the stomach if you find this list.
Do you have the stomach?
You're not going to have the stomach because what you're going to find out, number one, is that where you landed on this list. But Caleb knocked the Mario coins out of her. Then you're going to see your name somewhere, and there's going to be 3 or 4 names after your name, and you didn't anticipate that at all.
Do you have the stomach?
Then you're going to see your rating. All right, next to it, 5. But you're in a relationship with her because women can be in relationships with men that have less sexual capability. They can do that. Men, on the other hand, they can do it as well, but they would prefer not to. So Caleb then knocked the Mario coins and the Sonic rings out of bitch, all right? Got her dizzy, all right? But the rest of the guys, some of these guys came in. Sometimes don't even have how long the guy lasted, all right? Where it was, location, and shit like that. But as you can see, Liam, Liam sounds like an Asian guy. Liam didn't deliver the goods. But we got a couple of 8s and 9s. We got Peter North in the building. Ryan came and did a good job, 9 out of 10. So did Will, but Victor and Sam came up lacking. Now, sometimes you'll even find professional athletes, rappers, celebrities, or B-list, C-list, and D-list celebrities on the list. Sometimes there'll be a first and last name, and I found a woman's notes, and there were professional athletes, at least one. There was certainly one on the list. All right, and it was wild because he was married. All right, but it was a professional athlete, at least one on the list, and some local high school athletes on the list as well, and a couple of Tricks and Johns and shit like this. All right, I was like it was quite eye-opening. All right, and then also I wasn't the last on the list. There were a bunch of names after me. All right. So I was like, woof. All right. And there was some nigga that I knew that was slightly ahead of me by 1 stop. All right. So I was like, sheesh. All right. I'm 20 prior, but I'm still with the bitch. It happens. There were 20 after me, and I'm still here hugged up with this bitch, kissing her on the lips. All right. All right, so there you go right there. But you're going to find this somewhere. If she's a Gen Z or a young millennial, you're going to find this for certain. All right, this is all women have this. But Caleb out there, 500 out of 10. Let's give Caleb a round of applause. Who was that right there? I remember one day. I think also, there's probably drugs involved with Caleb. All right, there was probably drugs involved with Caleb. All right, Caleb, there was probably ecstasy, Molly, some sort of Percocet, something. There was drugs, you know, it was on a boat. All right, he brought the big tripod. He brought the Dills Nick. He laid the hammer. He went up the dookie hole. But I remember one time a woman was discussing a professional athlete with me at the time. And I don't want to say the name of the athlete, but Superman. And she kept bringing him up. Now, this was not a woman I was dating, but she kept bringing him up. So I was like, look, just be honest. Did you have sex with him? All right. Did you have sex with him? And she went to the university with the guy. So at the time that I was talking to her, this is when the girl I was dating, so I just knew her. But at the time that he was famous, well, we were talking about him. He was in the NFL. Hold up. At the time we were talking about him, he was in a professional sport. All right, he was in a professional sport. So the woman that I was talking to was like a pog. All right, she was cute, but she was overweight. she wasn't a special. She wasn't special. All right, but I gave up too much information. All right, so sorry about that. All right, I'm sorry about that. Mr. Person that I'm talking about, I'm sorry I'm putting your business out here. All right, so anyway. So at the time, the woman wasn't that special. Like, she was just a regular girl, but she went to the same university as this nigga. All right, shout out to the guy we're talking about. So as I was asking, she kept bringing him up all the time, but he was quite popular at the time. So he was like, he was having a good year. And I finally asked, did you let him smash? And then she confirmed, yes. All right, she confirmed after all this time, but she kept calling him a friend, and I knew him, and we had classes together and so forth and so on. And there it is right there. Sorry for putting the dude's business out here. But she finally had to admit, yep. Allegedly. All right, this guy's going to come after me now. All right, so let's continue here. Sorry, man. See, that's why I don't share private information with you people. All right, now I get to talking, and now people are going to come after me. Everything I say is alleged. Let's go to the next part of this right here. We have a guy who gets his girlfriend's phone. All right, so here's the guy right
Why
here.
you care so much?
Right, sorry. Here's Ricky Tan right here, in which I say men that are in age-appropriate relationships, most of the time they don't have leverage. All right, the woman has extreme leverage. All he has is what broke men have, is romance and love and time to give up. But what he doesn't also have leverage is to negotiate. Let me check that phone. Let me make sure that you're loyal and dedicated, because he doesn't have the leverage. So this is a couple that did something, fair use. This is called T for Two. And apparently these are high school sweethearts. Okay, these people known each other for quite a long time. These are high school sweethearts. And so as a result, they've done this little experiment here. Right, they've done this little experiment. And my phone is going crazy. Somebody fucking leaked my phone number. Right, they must have leaked my phone number. This is crazy. So they're high school sweethearts. Sorry about that. And they're in a relationship currently. And they're going to have these little questions going back and forth. As you can see right there, there's a little ling right there. Shout out to the little ling. You got to watch these lings.
What kind of fuck you give me?
Got to watch these lings. They know how to cheat like experts, bruh. And they be so innocent and submissive, but they cheat like a motherfucker. You got to watch them, man. You got to be on their neck. So we're going to play a little bit of this video, fair use, and we're going to see how this ends. All right, here we go.
All right.
What should we drink?
So there's tea, but then I do see a lot of other options. This is IPA, beer.
I like tequila.
We're taking shots.
Hopefully this tastes good.
Well,
I feel like I'm gonna make a face when I drink this.
alcohol's alcohol, right? Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Oh.
Ooh, we getting loose now.
Cheers. Okay. It's a perception box question.
Okay.
All right, here we go right there. They have a question. These perception box questions help them dig deeper into their relationship. All right, you see it right there. All right, we partner with the unlikely collaborators to incorporate a perception box question, which helps our daters dig deeper and uncover more meaningful connections. Here we go. Let's get through it. Come on.
What is something you regret that you failed to do or say in a past relationship?
Okay.
My most recent relationship and what I regret or failed to do was stand up for myself. I just destroyed myself, my whole identity. I cut off all my friends because I was told that for whatever reasons they weren't really my friends. They didn't really care about me. I was told, don't talk about your interests, don't talk about this stuff because I don't care.
All right. She falling asleep.
I let it drag on.
She don't give a fuck.
Because if I did that, then the relationship would continue and my partner would be happy and she'd be happy.
All right. So basically right now she like,
I smell pussy.
all right. That's what she thinking.
Happy, and it happened for a reason, and it made me who I am now, and it formed boundaries for myself. And
You see her looking off to the side? She gone. She gone. She like pussy. All right. She gone. She weak. She ain't weak in the knees.
boundaries for myself,
Pussy just drying up.
and how to stand up for myself, and knowing who I was and forming my identity. So I've done a lot of work to figure out what's real and what's not.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
How about you?
Maintain my friendships while I was in a relationship. I prioritized my significant other a lot. I don't know, I was just like tunnel vision on like my partner at the time. And then it wasn't until like I was outside of the relationship that I realized that like I'm not as close to my friends anymore.
Uh-oh.
But it's a lot better now, so.
All right, so.
In these streets.
All right, she basically saying next person ain't getting that. I'm going to be in these streets.
I love all my friends.
Her friends come
So it's
first.
D for two.
All right, next question.
What's the worst thing someone could say about you?
Okay, I'll go.
You go, yeah.
I think if someone were to tell me that like, I don't know, like you've had it so easy, or that like you didn't work hard, or especially in college, because like I go to UCLA, like a lot of people come from like, very affluent backgrounds, privileged backgrounds, and like.
All right, so what I'm trying to establish is this is how young people date, right? This is where the leverage is not there, and you got to be summed up. You got to basically go through these goofy ass conversations, right?
Has the modern dating landscape confused you? Have many of the standards that you heard you're kind of tired of hearing about, and you're wondering, what does it all mean? Well, look no further. Join us talking about the monetized dating marketplace right now on Locals, and it is CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can create a free account to join the conversation between the Coach Gang members, but also on Sunday, we do a live stream demonstrating all aspects of the monetized dating marketplace, and coming soon in 2025, you're going to have access to a sample of the monetized dating marketplace course where you can get information related to how to participate in the monetized dating marketplace and or how to understand it, so you're not out here spinning your wheels trying to figure out how you're going to best deal with the monetized dating marketplace. Listen, everything and every aspect of dating is monetized. We just want to relieve the frustration that you might have about it. So the best way to do it is make a free account right there on Locals, CoachGregAdams.locals.com. You can get access to those live streams, but create a free account. Just join the conversation. I am the only one covering this conversation from this point of view. And yes, I am ahead of my time. Get ahead of the information before you're priced out.
Because you don't have leverage. Let's go and skip forward here. FaceTime the other person's mom.
FaceTime the other person's mom.
Oh, it's got to be mine then, because.
Oh yeah, because.
Okay. All right.
All right. Uh-oh.
Because I'm laughing, this is so funny.
Tiger
Don't
mom.
pick up, Mom. She knows.
Ooh.
Okay, let me take a deep breath.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a. Okay.
Hi. Basically, we got a challenge card and it says to FaceTime the other person's mom. So that's why.
Sorry, Mom.
That's why
Love you.
Justin had.
Sorry.
All right, so we see the establishment of the relationship. Let's go forward. It says, when was the last time you really cried? All right, let's continue.
A few weeks ago, and we had talked about like, what are we? What should we be? And I got really emotional. I think mostly I had decided that we should have ended things. I don't know, I felt really sad that I decided to do that. And I also felt like I didn't express myself in the best way possible.
Man, if you talking to your girlfriend this much, you both girls. All right, because I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I think as I was just like talking about it and like telling you like how I felt about the situation, like, and like you, I think that's when I got emotional and started crying.
Last time I really cried, yeah, it was the same situation. It was the drive back. We hung out all day, and then I was you walked into my car, and then you got in the car, and you're like, I got something to tell you. And we all know what happened, but I felt like I had no say in it. I felt very blindsided and led on at the time. And that's how I feel that it was, but I forgive you now, of course.
Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and go to the next part right here. It says right here, this is the card right here. Now remember, they playing the card.
Please read it.
Search your name in the other person's messages.
Woo!
Do we have to do this?
I'll do it.
If you don't have to do anything, for sure.
Okay, fine.
All right, you guys get 5 more seconds.
Okay.
Damn, look at she deleting
Sorry,
messages. Wait, you
no.
deleting stuff?
Go ahead. And we're only gonna give 10 seconds to look for the other person's phone.
Ooh!
Straight jacket.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! Ooh. Ugh. Damn. Damn, son.
It's an evil world we live in.
Oof. Yeah, you cooked, fam. You are cooked. It's a wrap. Do we have to do it? So what we know is women have rosters. They're always going to have a backup option. 50% of married women, 75 got backup options. They're talking to other men. They will claim that they don't cheat on you. Now, we know men do the same, but what we're saying is we are known to do the same. But the women will say, we're honest, we're loyal, we're faithful. I ain't cheating on you, all right? You the last man I slept with. Woo-wee. Let's play that part again.
Please read it.
Search your name in the other person's messages. Do we have to do this?
I'll do it.
Look, I'll do
You
it.
don't have to do anything, for sure.
Okay, fine.
All right, you guys get 5 more seconds.
Look at that. She going to work. She like, shit. All right, I didn't anticipate this right here. Ooh, wait, let's play it.
Okay.
Damn, look at she deleting
Sorry.
messages.
She deleted messages. All right, yeah, you cook, fam. Look at him. That's when you realize you fucked up.
Damn, look at
She deleted messages. He tattletelling. Again, there's a difference between being a man and a Mitch. Look, she deleted messages. You know it's over, bruh. You already know what time it is, but let's go ahead and find out real quick.
she deleting
Sorry,
messages. Wait, you
no.
deleting stuff?
Go ahead. And we're only gonna give 10 seconds to look for the other person's phone.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Gentlemen, I'm sorry I'm pausing.
Oh, the humanity.
See, gentlemen? This is what I'm talking about. She looks innocent, but I know my Asian women, they can look innocent and be full skeezers out here. I know. But I know when you don't have leverage, you got to put up with this shit. All right? You can't just walk and grab your balls and keep your balls. You got to negotiate. Look, I'll do it. He ready to hand it over because he's loyal, dedicated. He cried over the bitch. He admitted he cried over the bitch. And look, woof. We all been there, guys. Gentlemen, I've been here too, gentlemen. So,
No.
Okay.
Oh, she know. Look at her face. She know it's a wrap. It's a wrap. She don't even looking at his phone. Oh, no.
Okay.
Look at him. He saw a ghost. He saw a ghost.
Do you have the stomach?
He ain't got the stomach. Look at his face has changed now. Where's the smile at? Where's the beta male at? This ninja about to have a conniption. Let's play it.
Not for my end. is your friend.
Yes, but before we move on, anything you want to say about that?
I don't have anything.
Not my girl, coach. Not my girl. Look how he looking at her. He can't even look at her straight in the face. This nigga got a sword in his motherfucking throat. Right there. Oh no. Look at this shit now. He like, bitch, are you serious? Now, what he's thinking is, so I said right here, that's what he looking like. Now, we telling you, we all been here, gentlemen. We all been here.
Here's William.
Hey. Right now, he like, bitch, you been all up in my face, lying. You been all in my face, lying. I had your phone for 10 seconds. And I already want to.
Here's William.
He cooked. 10 seconds he had her phone. And that's what he found in 10 seconds. And he is disgusted. Because he knows somebody else been getting them guts.
Do you have the stomach?
Somebody else been getting them guts. Caleb been getting them guts. He is destroyed on the inside. Somebody said, gym till 3 a.m. Because he done seen this bitch pussy wide open on video. He done seen all the shit that she said she done did. So, all right, we all been there. I'm not laughing at the guy, but this is what I tell you, man. Her phone is going to give up the ghost. All right? Her phone is going to give up the ghost every single time.
To say.
And she's smiling. Katie, look at her face, bruh. Now, this is what I want you to look at right here. Look at her motherfucking face. See, gentlemen, she laughing at the nigga because she knows she been playing him. It's just a game to her. You thought it was love. You thought all of that shit that she was up there, it's love, it's cuddle, we'll be here forever and blah, blah, blah. Now he realized it's just a game. And he been getting played like a motherfucking big mouth bass. He been getting, look at that. She ain't crying. Where the tears at? She could care less because she already know where she want to go. It ain't with him. She was getting something from him. But she's like, I'm going to just go back to the dick. I can find another one of him. She don't give a fuck. Yes, even the Asian women. Even the submissive women. She found out she's a sneaky ass rat. Yep, and she don't fear him. She don't feel like he's going to crash out on her. She don't feel like he gonna whoop her ass. Nothing. He like, so what you gonna do about it? Nothing. No remorse, no nothing. Now, this is painful to watch because we've been here. Some of y'all want to avoid relationships so you're not here. But woof. Woof. And if you want to watch the full video uninterrupted, hey, I'm providing my commentary. It is what it is. This woman been getting them tonsils buttered. She been getting them cheeks clapped. This nigga been waiting. He probably ain't even fucked her yet. She been leading them on, playing them. And look at my man, crushed, had this bitch talking to his mama on the phone. We all been here. This is how we learn, bruh. It's how we learn. Any man that say they ain't never been here, they lying. You want to cry now?
I don't have anything to say.
She don't have nothing to say.
No.
All right, moving on then.
Oh, he crushed. Crushed.
Oh, yes, I.
See, now he don't have leverage. I guess I have something to say. Now, he either want to crash out, choke her, or he want to yell and scream, or he want to cry. He don't know what he want to do, but he can't even get the words out. He can't even get the words out. I want to say something, I guess, but he don't have leverage. And look at that. Unbelievable. Wow. She looking at this nigga smiling. And he looking at, wow. Woo, wait. Ladies.
Here's William.
She's smiling at this nigga and he destroyed as a human being. She could give less than a fuck.
Here's William.
Woo, wait. Bruh, I would be, hey man, he gonna be swole. This nigga gonna be the swollest Asian dude in America.
Well, I guess I think you know what I was gonna say.
He can't say it.
What were you gonna say?
What? I'm gonna whoop you.
How much do you guys talk?
You saw it. Oh man. Ugh.
Like here and there.
I can't. She's still lying.
Do you have the stomach?
You said it was just him reaching out.
So he's clearing it up. Oh, he reaches out to me. I don't talk back. All right, dude, check her phone. Check the deleted messages. You're going to find out. Both of them are talking to each other. So now that he saw the conversation, he said, oh, you said he was the only reaching out to you. No, you're having a conversation. All right. So she's still lying. Even though she caught, she's still lying. All right, damn.
I guess kind of both.
Of course, kind of.
Are you sure? You don't want to take a few minutes?
How much do you guys talk? Damn.
Every day.
Do you want him back?
Shish. Shish.
Oh, the humanity.
This is why I say, man, you gotta check the phone. If you ain't checking your girl's phone, trust me, she running amok on that motherfucker. Oh, these guys reach out to me, I never respond. Lies. All right, lies, bro. Just look at the recently deleted. You're gonna see that she was responding. All right, look at her other Apple iCloud account. She was responding. All right, and she was participant, an active participant.
Or do we want to take a breather?
I'm good to go forward with.
I'm good to go. So they asked, does she want to take a breather? Do you guys want to continue the game? This little goofy game they were playing. Oh, I'm ready to continue. I'll do it. She's ready to continue. Let's see what he says.
The questions. Do you want to go forward with the questions?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's-
Oh,
Is
okay.
it my card or your card?
That's mine.
This nigga sitting.
Okay. Perception box question. What is your most consistent and greatest fear?
He trying to cover up. Look at him drink that wine. Look at him drink the wine.
I think coming from like an immigrant, low-income household, like money was such like a big topic in our house.
He don't give a fuck about nothing.
And especially since I'm graduating, I'm thinking about like what am I gonna do after graduation? Like I need
He don't give a fuck about nothing she talking about.
to have a job, and so I think my most consistent and greatest fear is like not having enough money to like
Look at his body. Look at his body language.
keep myself up on my own feet without having to like rely on other people.
Right, bitch. That's all he hears. That's all he hear. He don't hear shit you talking about. Look at him. He locked in. He got bags under his eyes right now. Oh, no.
Here's William.
Bitch, what you talking about, man? That shit don't mean shit to me right now. But she was ready to move on. Clean slate, nigga. Clean slate. Let's just move forward. All right, where the drink of the wine? I got to see that drink of the wine shit. All right, where that drink of the wine shit? All right. Oh, man, I can't find the shit.
About like what am I gonna do after graduation?
Look at this nigga. He look at, bruh, he gone. He gone.
Here's William.
He don't know whether to throw that wine across the room in her face. He giving her the Reverend X. He like, man, please, bruh. Whatever the fuck you talk about, I don't care, man. Sip my motherfucking glass.
Most consistent and greatest fear.
He don't care. Oh, he drinking. Look at his body language. Oh no.
I think coming from like an
He
immigrant,
rolling his eyes.
low income household, like money was such like a big topic in our house. And especially since I'm graduating, I'm thinking about like what am I gonna do after graduation? Like I need to have a job. And so I think my most consistent and greatest fear is like not having enough money to like keep myself up on my own feet.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next call.
Yeah, Reverend X. He don't give a fuck.
Without having to like rely on other people. But yeah.
Uh-oh, she know it now. All right, she know it's serious now. They go, oh, damn. All right, I didn't get that. She tried to Jedi mind check. Oh, shit. Now she ain't smiling now. She ain't smiling now. All right, at all.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Smile going bye-bye. She's like, oops. He didn't fall for that. Yeah, he ain't over that shit. He ain't over that shit.
Okay, we're gonna pause right here.
All right, and so what does the woman say? We gonna pause. All right, because she already see the tension is thick. All right, you can cut it with a knife. And he like, okay, I better separate him from her because I think this nigga gonna come across this table. All right, and I need to just go ahead and, So the women coming in to save the day. All right, because if they was at home, we'd have a domestic violence situation. So the women are like, okay, let me get this bitch up out of here. All right, and see if let me check this nigga.
And we're going to take a 5-minute break. You want to hang out here for a second? You want to come out with us?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, no.
Do we want to keep moving through the questions?
Oh, shit.
Here's William.
Oh, man. Brothers, man. Sheesh. He want to. Oh, no. What happened? Where they at? Oh, where he go? All right, to give them some space to gather their thoughts, we let Justin and Diane take a 5-minute break, then come back to discuss what transpired. I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. Wah, wah, no, wah, wah.
Yeah, the question of what greatest fear, I was going to touch on it anyways, but now no better way to talk about it. Yeah, fear of not having control over things, being abandoned, and being played, and, well, I'm saying this because I care about you, about us, about my own feelings and emotions. And so, yeah, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt, Diane. Thought I had a grasp on things, and I really didn't.
The term situationship.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't.
Here we go.
Always have like clear boundaries because it's not like a fully committed relationship.
See? What did I tell you earlier? If you do not establish boundaries with these women, you just assume she looks nice, she looks traditional, she looks faithful, she looks on. If you do not set boundaries with these women, trust me, I've learned this the hard way many, many times. You just think she's going to do the right thing. She now is telling you after the fact that you didn't negotiate on your behalf. It's your fault. So you didn't commit, or it was a situationship. You didn't establish guidelines and boundaries. So I ran amok. You didn't commit. You didn't give me this. You didn't put a ring on it. You didn't say we were married. You didn't establish boundaries. You didn't say we couldn't fuck other people. We weren't committed. I wasn't your girl. It was before we were committed. It was 2 months before we committed. It was on a break. She now is about to come in and now tell you, you didn't become a man. You didn't lead. You didn't tell me. You didn't train me. You didn't give me guidelines. I was just telling you that. You didn't lead. So it don't matter that she's small and innocent looking and that she's a regular 6, a 5. None of that matters. She's traditional. She came from 2-parent household. She's in school. She's studying to be a biologist. None of that matters. She said, well, nigga, you didn't tell me, so guess what? I did what the fuck I wanted to do. You didn't commit. You didn't put a ring on it. You didn't lock it down. So I considered us just in a situationship. So therefore, I fucked the other dude. I went back to my ex. It ain't my fault. It's yours. That's basically what she's saying. It was your fault. All right, let's continue.
Being exclusive or like not being exclusive until it's stated. And
that's what she said. You didn't state it.
What it's like for me. Like if it's not stated, then I'm going to assume that it's not exclusive.
Y'all niggas gonna learn. You didn't say it was exclusive. You said I was your girl. That's all you said. You're my girl. All right? I'm your girl. You my man. Yep, it's you. I'm only fucking. She didn't say it was exclusive, so that was on you, nigga. And
it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Told you. That's what she said. You said that. Now, don't think she gonna do the otherwise.
And the text that I read is saying me and Justin are not a situationship, so. So then what do you think this is then?
Like, we're not like, there's like no full commitment. And so I didn't think it was like something we, had to discuss, or I don't know.
You said you needed more ambiguity, a little bit more space. I respected that.
Yep.
Well, if we're gonna go with what we had said out loud was, oh, we're just friends, I feel like you would tell a friend what's going on.
At times, I feel like I do have those feelings for you, and then at times I feel like I don't.
Damn. So at times I do, at times I don't. When I'm taking you out on a date, when I'm hanging out, when I'm cuddled, she said my mind is elsewhere. My mind is elsewhere. It ain't on you. I'm with the other guy.
I think I haven't felt that spark the past few days.
I haven't felt the spark.
Yeah, I could tell.
Oh, he could tell.
Distant.
She didn't say it.
And so, like, right now, that's where I'm at. Like, I feel like we have really good conversation, and it's, like, fun, but that's all I know right now.
See, the problem is she didn't say that. Okay, this is what I always say. She probably said otherwise. She probably said different. Okay? Now, this is where I hold her accountable, and this is where people don't hold women. You said different. You said you were monogamous. You said you weren't fucking any other guys. You said you weren't talking to any of the guys. You said he hitting you up. So she lied. Now she's caught. All right, so they'll typically not tell you and try to get you to see it and then not be honest with you and then lie around it and tell you it's otherwise. And then when they caught, they're like, well, here's how I really feel. Meanwhile, you thought it was something different.
Okay.
And at times, like, I do want to take a step forward, and at times I don't. But it's too, like, uncertain to say.
I mean, we rewind back to the whole, you kind of blindsided me with the just friends, and then, okay, I'll get over it, I'll move on. And then 3 days go by, and suddenly, hey, I need to talk to you. There's some things I left unsaid. I need to tell you. Okay, and she needs to tell me this because, right, to give me the reasons that I deserve. And then I hop on the phone call, and it's not that at all. I said everything. I regret the way I said things. I wasn't trying to lead you on. I feel emotionally connected to you. I feel physically attracted to you, but things went too fast. I was overwhelmed.
All right, this is it, man. Listen, I mean, look, there's nothing else that needs to be said. This is over. All right, it's over. You already know where you stand. Somebody else has been examining those effects and buttering those tonsils and opening up her holes. All right, and it's not you. All right, at all. All right, you know what time it is.
And that's you.
All right, or you've been sharing that punani, you've been sharing that mouth. All right, you've been hoping that this was a certain situation, but, you didn't have leverage and man up. Okay? You didn't man up, but I don't care what people say, man. These women are better than these women. Asian women do this and black women do that, bro. Look, if you give them a hole, they're going to exploit it. If you don't not establish guidelines, they're going to expose you. And even then, even if you establish guidelines, they're still going to test. They're still going to test your goofy ass out. Right here, goodness gracious. So, sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I think men in today's generation, you must check phone. Right? You must check the phone. You young men. If you ain't checking that phone, fuck it. All right, you shit out of luck, man. You gonna learn the hard goddamn way. And the women are shaking in their boots right now. They don't want to hear none of this shit that I'm teaching you. All right, I don't want to hear shit about no insecure or none of that shit, bro.